Sonible recently released their smart DS. I think it's pretty cool. Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Franklin. So de-essers have been so bad in my opinion to the point where I just don't use them at all and just manually edit sibilants and plosives. Up until like Melodyne 5. So when Melodyne 5 came out, they have this feature called sibilant balance control. So I would use that. I started using that. Where is it? This one here. What does it say? Sibilance balance control. So I would use that, first day I would start using it until I realized it just misses S's. Like it would miss the S, it wouldn't recognize some of the S's. So in order to, edit or remove or suppress S's and Melodyne, they have to look like this. So that's a sibilance, that's a sibilant. This is another one. So they look a certain way, you know that there are sibilants. But this one is also a sibilant. So the fact that it doesn't look like this, I wouldn't be able to edit this without doing weird things to it within Melodyne. So I just like stop using, Melodyne for. See, it completely misses it. It doesn't recognize it as a sibilant. So I stopped using Melodyne. So I figure if Melodyne can't get it right, no one is gonna get it right until Sonible's smart DS. So this is what it looks like. When you first turn it on, you have this analyze voice button, and you have auto analyze down here as a toggle. You can toggle it on and off. If you have it on, when you turn the plugin on, it'll just start analyze audio. And if you have it off, you have to press analyze audio and feed it some audio.
Welcome to resistance! Oh, the tension is here!
Alright, so once it's done, this is what it looks like.
Welcome to resistance!
Right, pretty cool display. It's got some waveform down here. It's got, spectrum. You can see where you have the most activity, where on the spectrum of frequencies that you have the most activity, or don't, you can see things. So up top you have the name of the plugin, logos, and you have that reanalyze button or analyze. Below you have the mode. You have two modes. You have a split band and full range. Alright, so over here you have your different types of settings where you can set different de-esser or de-plosive type settings, and then you can go back and forth and compare which one that you think is the best one. You can save presets here. You can hear the difference, the delta here. Alright, you can hear what the plugin is working on. So when you flip plugin over to split band, you have access to the different band splits, right? So you have the band for plosives down here, and then you have the band for S's or sibilants up there. So once you go back to full range, you no longer have access to those bands. Everything is in full range. Right, again, you have the display. Over here you have the maximum gain reduction. You can just set that to a maximum. You can have aggressive settings, but you can then tell the plugin, I don't want any gain reduction over 6 decibels. So it'll keep everything below 6 decibels. So you have your output volume, you have your mix knob. You can use the plugin in fast, mid, or slow mode. This is your plosive section. You can set the amount of suppression, and you can set the shape of the kind of suppression that's gonna happen. Same thing over here for the sibilants. You can also turn it off and listen. Both of them have the turn off button and the listen button. But the difference between those two is in the middle here you have You can set the sibilance. I don't know what to call this. They call it color. So you can set the color to soft color, balance, and sharp. So let's play with that and see what we get.
Welcome to resistance. Oh, the tension is here. Oh, the tension is there between who you are and who you could be.
All right, and then you can really push the amount of suppression up until you completely cut your performer's tongue. It'll sound like your performer either has no tongue or lisp.
Welcome to resistance.
Right? You probably don't want to cut your performer's tongue, so you just put it, unless you're in sound design and you're cutting tongues. So you can do that in sound design, but I don't know if it'll work in mixing.
Welcome to resistance. Oh, the tension is here. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's pretty impressive. You know, I'd have no issue recommending this to anyone unless you're starting out. If you're starting out, then I'd recommend you start with this one. This is a dynamic EQ or multi-band compressor. It sort of does the same thing, but this one, if you're starting out, it's free, and number two, you can really learn what this is doing, what the Sonible Smart DS is doing when it's doing this stuff. You'll know where sibilants are, and you also know where plosives are for sure.
Welcome to resistance. Oh.
All right, really good plugin. It doesn't cost a thing. This one is free. So if you're starting out, don't waste your money buying a Smart DS, although it's awesome. I would start with this one. But if you've been doing this for a while, don't waste your money buying another de-esser. That's the one. All right, I've been Fuego. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon. That way you're notified when we upload a video. And I've been Fuego, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.